LilyBelle, how do white evangelicals like yourself view homosexuality?
It's an abomination. It says that right in the Bible.
But surely people can't control who they're attracted to.
Oh, it's most definitely a choice. People aren't born like that. They choose to be like that.
And your proof for this is?
God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
Last week you implied that Jesus might not be 100% straight.
I do think that maybe Jesus had a little bit of Steve in him. I don't think that's God's fault.
So Jesus chose to be a little bit gay?
It's the devil's work. I think in the manger, the devil got into one of those farm animals and breathed a little gay into the infant child. And that's how he got his soft side. So it wasn't God's fault.
The Bible is filled with sins that if Donald Trump does, you don't really care at all.
I moved on her like a bitch, but I couldn't get there, and she was married.
Why is homosexuality so threatening to you guys?
The gays have what we call a homosexual agenda. Because Adam and Steve can't reproduce, they have to recruit. So they're going after our children and trying to convert them.
There's no evidence for that. Do you even know any gay people?
I don't know how it happened, but our son Jeffrey seems to have been approached. I think I made the mistake of letting Jeffrey watch Teletubbies. And the next thing I know, Jeffrey is going into his sister's bedroom, putting on one of her dresses and sashaying about, chirping like a little girl. Blah, 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 blah. Playing with dolls, all that kind of thing. Mike was just furious. So as a family, we decided to pray the gay out. Dear Heavenly Father, please release Jeffrey from the prison of his demonic homosexuality and make him normal, like President Trump. Well, we prayed for months, and I think it may have helped a little bit, but sometimes when Jeffrey didn't think we were watching, he might sashay a bit or put on a dress or chirp like a ladybird. Anyway, Mike lost it. And one day he said to Jeffrey, "Let's go outside to the garage and have a little man-to-man." Well, I understood why Mike had to do it, but it was upsetting to me. Anyway, after a while, Mike and Jeffrey came back. Jeffrey was limping a little bit and his eyes were red, but you know how real men, they don't hardly talk at all. They just sort of have this faraway stare and they look a little angry all the time. Well, Jeffrey, from that day on, he never says much of anything anymore, and he has that faraway, angry look in his eyes. Kind of miss hearing his little chirpings though. But the good news is, Mike's punishment worked. Jeffrey's a real man, or well, a real 9-year-old, and maybe with luck, he'll grow up to be just like President Trump.
You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab him by the pussy. I can do anything.